Isn't it funny? Is it not funny that almost 40 years after the fact, the Twin Peaks burst on the scene, that we're in this theater here tonight? I think it's remarkable. I think it's remarkable what this whole scene, all these ideas that came popping out of David's head, a man of ideas who woke up in the morning every day just thinking about what to do next. His creative mind just functioning 24/7, all the time. He painted, he wrote music, he did everything. I mean, everything imaginable creatively, David explored fully. And he was something to be around. Just his very presence, just standing next to you would motivate you to do exceptional things. And he was a great, I remember a scene in the series where I'm dancing around with my daughter's picture. I don't know if you remember that scene. And my wife comes in, the great Grace Zabriskie. Talk about a wife, huh? What a wife. And I remember when I found out that she was cast as my wife, I said, what? Who is this woman? Who is she? Do I look like I should be married to her? Or that she should be married to me? Well, boy, was I in for it, huh? She was magnificent. And talk about motivating me, no question. Any scene you're in with Grace Zabriskie is jacked up 100%. So, where was I?
I was going to ask you, if there was no third season, would you have been satisfied if this was the conclusion of the Twin Peaks story?
Absolutely. Yeah, in fact, I was, I've got a hang-up about the third season.
We'll talk about that tomorrow, when we watch the episodes.
Oh, we're gonna watch it tomorrow?
We're gonna watch 2 episodes tomorrow.
Am I in it at all?
You're in both.
Well, I don't know how that could be. I know how it could be.
They're not both from The Return.
I remember
one's from The Return.
All I remember is, for about 6 or 8 months, I'm talking about maybe there's going to be a third season. This is before any announcements or anybody even considering an announcement. I'm shooting off my big mouth. And I think I pissed Mark Frost off. I'm pretty sure I did, maybe. And talking, when I shouldn't be talking. And so David invited me to come to a retrospective they were doing at the Orange County Museum of some of his artwork. And I was going to show up there and have dinner with him and, enjoy the evening. And when we talked there at the retrospective, I said, David, there's a rumor going around that there's going to be a third season of Twin Peaks. And David just looked at me and he said, well, the town's still there. And I said, well, yeah, but I'm dead. And he said, well, we can work around that. And of course, he's the greatest at working around that, you know. So I thought, you know, when they finally made the announcement, third season, wow. You want to save this for tomorrow?
I would love to save this for tomorrow because I actually want to let you know that we have a surprise for you. I know.
A surprise?
Yes, we have one of your co-stars from Fire Walk with Me in the building tonight, and they want to say hi. So, my friends, please put your hands together for Laura Palmer's Angel.
Oh! Wow.
After all these years, is there anything that you'd like to say to Laura Palmer's Angel, Ray? Because here she comes. She only knows one way of traveling, and it's like this. It's floating. Look at that shadow.
Yeah. Are you okay? Wow. That's a great effect. Yeah, is that a real person? Hello? Wow. Whew. You're really freaking me out here now, you know.
Hey,
This is,
all right, Angel, how
Hello?
about you just park yourself right there? Beautiful.
yeah, you look, you haven't changed a bit. She certainly hasn't aged at all.
No, yeah, those angels. Different laws than us.
Yeah, different laws,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we are, it is time to wrap it up. But it would be amiss for me to not just ask you in front of all of these people, right before we leave, do you think you could teach me like a little soft shoe? Like a little, just a little, I like to dance a lot in the lobby. Just like a little, 1, 2, just a little footwork.
A little footwork?
A little footwork, just a little something soft, something gentle.
Something soft, something gentle. How about this? Wait a
Okay.
minute. Well, how about this? I came bursting into Ben Horn's office, and I said, "Oh, Mersey-dosey, nosey-dosey, little lambsy-divey, a kiddly-divey too, wouldn't you? Oh, Mersey-dosey, nosey-dosey, little lambsy-divey, a kiddly-divey too, wouldn't you? Although the words sound queer and funny to your ear, a little bit jumpy and jivey, say mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. Oh, mares eat oats and little lambs eat ivy, a kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? A kiddly divey too, wouldn't you? I'm back!
Now, my friends, Ray and I are going to escape up that aisle. I'm going to ask you to stay standing or seated because we want to get him back to the lounge, and then you can get in line to meet him, take pictures, sign a million things, all to your heart's delight. Ray,
Or just
let's
stop by and say hello, you know,
Yeah.
that's...
let's go down this way, and we're going to escape I'll take that.
Thank you.
One more time for Ray